YouTube? D4G here, banging out another video. Hey, you ever be sitting there getting ready for a date? You got your fit on, you know you looking good, everything is on point, fresh haircut, and now you just gotta figure out what fragrance to wear. Well, here's 5 affordable fragrances that will be good for date night. Now, I'm not gonna stick this list towards just the spring. This list is just 5 affordable date night fragrances, and these fragrances are gonna be anywhere from Middle Easterns to designers. So let's tap into it. Starting the list off, I gotta put this one up. Now, this is gonna be a fragrance that you're more so gonna be wearing towards the cold seasons, but when it comes around to that, it's gonna be a goodie for it. I'm talking about Dunhill Icon Absolute. Black pepper, saffron, oud, and leather. When I think of date night during the cold, I'm thinking of 2 things. I'm either gonna come off somewhat dark with like some oud or leather, or I'm gonna come off somewhat masculine, sweet with like a vanilla, cinnamon, somewhat of a gourmand style fragrance. Well, this is if you feeling dark. You on that dark leather, oud, darker notes type of train, this is the one that you need, fam. Black pepper and saffron, huge up top. This is one of them fragrances you don't need many sprays of, bruh. And oud and leather in the drawdown, man. It's not too much that you really have in this. This is a straightforward fragrance. Now, it does have some rose as well as some jasmine that's in the mid, and that's gonna help dial down some of that darkness. But it's not much, fam. You really don't even detect the rose or the jasmine that's really in this fragrance. You don't get too much of it. If you're one of my guys that's into those darker style fragrances, more masculine fragrances, more in your face, loud fragrances, hey, you really can't go wrong with this one right here. Starting the list off, we're going with Dunhill Icon Absolute. Now, this next fragrance is one that I've talked about a couple of times, especially when it comes to the Middle Eastern date night fragrances. And some of y'all will check this one out and vouch for it. Hey, so salute to y'all. Y'all know what it is. Talking about All You Need Is Love from Armaf. Now, this is their version of Acquadigio Absolute. C notes, mandarin orange, lavender, sage, tonka bean, vanilla, and some cedar. Bam, this is a very nice version of Acquadigio Absolute, bro. Very nice, man. You got that aquatic citrus up top with a nice citrus. The lavender adds a little bit of a creaminess to it. The sage kind of dials it down as it's working its way to the mid. Damn, this fragrance is an easy dumb reach for me. Whether it's me going out on a date night or honestly me just going out by myself having a couple of drinks. This is my go-to fragrance for nighttime with drinks if I'm going to a happy hour or something. It's that easy for me to throw it on. I love the way I'm out most of the time when I'm at a scene with it. Reactions that I get from it, pretty damn good as well. But again, I'm dressed the part, looking the part. As long as you're doing that same thing, that's one of the ways that you can attract compliments to yourself. You gotta make sure that you fit the bill. But this fragrance is just another nice one. This is one that I can see being worn year round, really. I wear this one year round. It don't matter what time of season it is. As long as it's nighttime, that's mostly when I'm reaching for this type of fragrance. Number 2 on the list, All You Need Is Love from Armaf. Now, this next fragrance on this list, I don't have a full presentation yet. I only got a decant. But if you got your nose on this one, you know what it is. Coming from the House of Ozaro in the number 3 spot, we're talking about Ozaro The Most Wanted. Cardamom, toffee, and amberwood are the 3 notes that we got for this. I really do hate that they only do 3 notes, but a great fragrance for date night. This fragrance almost has like a grape soda type of appeal to it. Now, it definitely is along the gourmand side of things. So just know that it's gonna come out very gourmandish and somewhat like an Invictus bubblegummy type sweetness to it. Still great for date night, don't get it twisted. It's not too playful, not too youthful. Still gonna come out very serious, very inviting for a date night situation, but it does have an Invictus style playfulness to it, bubblegum playfulness to it. This fragrance is airy. This fragrance has a lot of aromatics to it. Even though we only got the 3, this fragrance still has a lot of aromatics along with it. Bruh, just one spray be getting me right. Hey, this is a winner, man. Get your hands on it if you haven't already. I'm getting mine because my decant done ran dry on me, so I got to re-up. Coming in the number 3 spot, Ozaro The Most Wanted. Now, this next fragrance is going to be an indie house coming from Louisiana. We're talking about Bourbon Street to be specific, and it's fitting because of the name. We're talking about Bourbon Street from Harris Parfums. Apple, spice, bourbon, tobacco, cedar, and vanilla. Bourbon Street is really very fitting for the name, fam. You get hit with a lot of bourbon up top in the opening of this fragrance. Bro, this shit is nice, man. This one is nice. First thing you're gonna notice is you're gonna get hit with a nice bourbon, sweet, spicy opening. Now, it's mostly really gonna be coming from the bourbon, the apple, as well as the overall spices that this fragrance gives off. Then once it hits the dry down, it's definitely gonna be more so cedar and vanilla heavy, along with a little bit of tobacco, but it's more so gonna be cedar and vanilla with a nice bourbon feel. Fam, this is that fragrance that you wear when you need that closer. You got everything going, you already done spit the right words, you looking good, you making her feel the way you need to feel. This is the closer for that. This fragrance, once you give her that first hug, she's gonna come back and want more. She's gonna be wanting to sit next to you, put her head on your shoulder type shit. This fragrance is cozy. This fragrance is warm. This fragrance is elite, bro. This is a nice one. Up there with the Mercedes-Benz Club Black type of date night, especially when it gets during the cold. Check this one out if you haven't already. Feel free to use code D4G15, get you 15% off your total order. But Harris Parfums, hey, that's another fragrance that we just got to have for a date night. This works for those situations, man. And this last fragrance really don't need no introduction. It really don't even need too many words when you're describing this one. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Camera from Lattafa. Do we even have to talk about this one, fam? Cinnamon, nutmeg, dates, praline, tuberose, vanilla, and amberwood. Another absolute stunning gourmand fragrance. Now, I'm not going to say that it's a clone of Angel Share. I'm not saying that. Because if this was a scent on its own, this is a banger on its own. It don't need a copy anything else. This is a banger. Spicy opening thanks to the cinnamon and the nutmeg. The dates is going to add a little bit of a gourmand feel to it to add on to the edible side that you get. Praline and the vanilla is going to add to the dates as well, but it's definitely going to be more dates than praline in the mid. The vanilla is going to come in and dry down with a nice woody feel as this dries down. Bruh, it really don't get much better than this when it comes to date night, man. Easily a dumb reach when it comes to those cozy situations. This could even be Netflix and chill. That might be the next video. It's definitely going to be able to get you seen. And this is one of those fragrances to where when you wear it, other people are going to notice it as well. So this is another bang over fragrance. I ain't even going to talk about this one too long. Y'all know what it is, man. I just did a review on this one. If you want to see it, I'll try to have it up here if y'all want to check it out. But to end the list off for date night fragrances, we went with Camera from the House of Lattafa. But that's just my take on it, fam. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. What other fragrances could have been on this list that are good, affordable date night fragrances? Drop them down in the comment section and let's see if we can help somebody out. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G truly blessed. That's it for greatness.